It's 36 past 1. Good afternoon. A little update on my calf injury from yesterday surfing. I got a leg rope injury or a leash injury on my calf. And I gotta say, yesterday was a pretty lousy day. I could hardly walk for most of it. I went to bed and it was a pretty sketchy sleep. And then I woke up in the morning and it kind of felt not great, but as the day's worn on today, what is it now, 1 p.m., it's feeling a little bit better and I can walk without hobbling, but there is still a little kind of lump going on there, and it also is warm to the touch. But that's, I guess that's just the muscle healing. It kind of feels like, do you remember when you were in high school and you would get a dead leg? Someone's gone and punched you in the leg and you get like a you could call it a muscle cork as well, I suppose. That's kind of what it feels like now. So I'd say by tomorrow it should be almost back to normal. I got out pretty good, probably because, like I said yesterday, the surf is very small here. So I could imagine those big wave guys that happens to, it could possibly rip your whole bloody leg off. I wouldn't want to think about that. The other thing, the OBS issues I was having. Remember I was saying I couldn't use my iPad as a secondary display with Duet display on the iMac, but ironically or oddly, it did work on the MacBook Pro and it wouldn't work here. Well, I've kind of got a workaround to that. Not really a workaround, but somewhat of a resolution. It doesn't work here. I've established that fact. The forums have kind of helped me. I've had a few responses, and it's not going to work using Duet display. It's always going to be a black screen. But what will work is if I use a secondary monitor, this guy here. My mother has an old television which she no longer uses. That's a HDMI monitor now, or an input HDMI television that's a television with a HDMI input. And I've gone and got a HDMI to Thunderbolt, or mini display port as Apple call it, but it's a Thunderbolt port. This adapter, and that enables me to use this television with OBS as a secondary display. Now what I'm going to do with that, I'm going to rotate the screen 90 degrees, 45 from there to there. That's 90 degrees. I'm going to rotate that screen 90 degrees, and I'm going to have that being my chat display. So when I'm on the live stream, I can see in a massive resolution. It's going to be like a resolution for people with bad eyesight. It's going to be huge, and I'm going to be able to see the chat happening as it happens. That's going to be behind my iMac. And then, now I'm not sure if this is going to work, I'm going to get a cheap-ass secondary HDMI monitor, like a computer monitor. I'm going to run it via a USB 3 to HDMI connection, and that's the part I think might not work. And that's going to be my third display through OBS. That's how I'm going to roll with that. And I'm going to ignore the iPad. The iPad's going to be used for sign out of YouTube and use a dummy account to watch the stream and see that, yes, that is the stream that's going live. That's all in my head. I've tried this bit works. That works fine. But the part that I haven't tried, obviously, I haven't got the second monitor. I bought a cheap-ass one for like $80 online, and I bought a USB 3 to HDMI connection cable, and I'm pretty keen to see if that all works. Man, I'm really getting close with my stream though. I'm really loving setting this up, and it's going to be a great experience. And I hope the givers come and watch. That's what I want to do. I want to engage you guys with me more than we already do.